So you save your whole life. Then it comes time to retire and you get to start spending that money. The problem is, for many baby boomers, spending that money isn't quite as fun as they thought it would be. Welcome to the Sunday Morning Money Report. I'm Carolyn Ryan. When it comes to your retirement, fees are like termites, slowly eating away at your nest egg little by little, and before you know it, they've taken away years of retirement income. If you have a 401k or an IRA you're saving for retirement, you could be paying thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars in fees and not even know it. For years, investors have turned to bonds to keep a portion of their retirement portfolio safe. But are they really the best option? Or could it be time to maybe bail on those bonds? It's easy to just say, hey, I need more bonds for safety, because that's what you automatically, for years, people assume.
It's what you're used to.
Right, but there are alternatives to bonds that can still keep your money safe.
Correct.
With some growth.
Yeah, it's very, very important that you look at alternative off-market structures.
Some call it the worst financial crisis since the Great Depression. We have seen some volatility in the markets recently, and people are on edge. Interest rates are on the move, and they are going in one direction, up. What does that mean for your retirement? Well, here to tell us are Greg and Kristen Taylor of Legacy Retirement Group. They are financial advisors who focus specifically on retirement planning, and they co-host a weekly retirement radio show. So the Fed is saying that we're going to see several interest rate hikes this year. How is that going to impact folks at home? We've got financial news and retirement tips in the fast lane. This is the Sunday Morning Money Report. If you haven't visited the Porsche Experience Center in Atlanta, let me assure you, when you get behind the wheel of one of these incredible vehicles, kind of sends your heart racing. Maybe a little bit like when you start thinking about your finances. Well, it was the largest piece of tax reform legislation in more than 3 decades, resulting in lower tax brackets for millions of Americans. And on today's Sunday Morning Money Report, we're talking about how to capitalize on those lower tax brackets to reduce your taxes even further. Here to explain is one of Atlanta's leading financial advisors, Chris Hoffman. Chris, thanks to tax reform, we are at pretty low tax brackets right now. So how do we capitalize on that? Today, we're going to talk about fishing for the right investments for your portfolio. And here to help us do that is Michael Wall. He is the president and CEO of Wall Private Wealth. Welcome. When's the last time you went shopping and picked out a pair of shoes or an outfit and checked out without even looking at the price tag? Probably never. But for some reason, people do that every single day when it comes to their retirement accounts. In Atlanta, there are about 150,000 businesses. That's a lot of CEOs.
Carolyn Ryan is live in Ellenwood, Georgia, with the latest on the search for these suspects. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you. That's right. There are various reports circulating at this hour that these 2 suspects may be demanding a ransom. However, Fox 5 has not been able to independently confirm those reports. Again, doors open here to the public at 9 a.m. at the chapel this morning. The funeral begins after that at 11. That cost would then get passed on to the consumer. So you're either making more on your paycheck or you're paying more when you go to try to feed your family. But with more than 200 people in attendance at this meeting last night, the majority of them actually oppose a new stadium in Cobb County.
Carolyn, any estimates on when power is going to be restored for all of the folks in your area?
Yeah, they're working hard. In fact, that number that you just mentioned, 500,000, we are down significantly from that point. The latest numbers we have this morning are that about 113,000 customers in Georgia are waking up without power this morning. So the Georgia Power crews have been hard at work. You can see a sea of trucks behind me. We're told the child is okay. He is in protective custody this morning with DFACS, and police say that agency will decide who that child is turned over to next. In the meantime, the investigation here in College Park has resumed into who left this little boy behind that dumpster. Yeah, that's right, Buck, and this group claims that having God on the gridiron is a clear violation of the students' constitutional protections. The American Humanist Association says a concerned citizen first contacted them, but they wouldn't say who. They say if prayer isn't taken out of football, they might sue.